FaZe and G2 here, there's that much more importance on NaVi being able to stay as far away from them as they can. But that's certainly a nice way to start. Simple down through long with his famed P2K is backed up every step of the way. He will get overwhelmed eventually, but there's more where this came from. A bit is clean with it in the pistol round. A hat trick from him, and he's going to finish it off with 4. A stylish pistol round out of Bit.
For NaVi, and I do like how the desk talked about not just the recovery of MPL recently, at least in the RMR. Yes, there's been a downfall since that point, but the comparison you can make with Bit, being a rookie coming in, looking abhorrent in his first match and first event with NaVi.
He's lobbed those out now, but he was also the man with the molly, so it's been a bit cooked over towards Monster, and Config has delivered a kill over here in middle as Bit tries to make a play. Grinds to a bit of a halt now for Nip. They are committed to this B play. It's not one of these rounds where they can try meet back up with Config, so they have to keep battling forward, and after they lose Alexi up close, Rez needs this trade. He never even gets to see them out at barrels. This is grinded to such an awkward halt. Brolin tries to be the guy to propel them back in, but ends up getting tapped out from the heavens. Simple doing a lot of damage with this 1 M4 in the round, just drawing the attention away from the SMGs.
Wow.
And they'll go on to lock it in. Electronic with the 3rd and 3 left standing at the end.
Yeah, I mean, it's first gun round, right? So Nip don't have everything they need. They don't have the molly for barrel, but they wait out that smoke, hoping that Config's kill on the top site has made NaVi panic, but they just don't worry at all. There's no heaven smoke. There's no barrels molly.
Yeah, I like the kind of staggered setup that Simple and Bit are playing now, right? Simple's going to get that first line of contact. Now he can kind of go through the motions a little bit more, but he actually decides to aggress, and he's got Bit backing him up, so they don't really know what Simple's next move is going to be. It's a little ugly for Bit there as he tries to get that trade down through short, and I like that he's just tucked in. He's waiting for these rotates to move up. He knows that if he falls, suddenly this site is wide open, but he just elects to stay alive, keep the pressure up inside of the site, and that allows Electronic to move in.
Nipper just waiting for this AWPer to find a pick, but it's not coming through. It's Simple instead, who will find Config, drop the smoke, and it's up to Bit.
Oh, the nade in toilets is really well timed, and this bait and switch for Bit is going to be tricky to get past. Oh, hang on, he swings early. Didn't really need to commit to that fight, but Bit tries to play off the fact that Electronic is kind of drawing in the attention. Flash to set up Electronic. He's run down, but in comes Perfecto to offer up those trades. 1 off the nade, 1 from the AK.
Nice rotate from Perfecto, 5-0, and a broken buy for Nip.
Yeah, there's a couple of, key things we're going to need to keep an eye on for Nip here, right? One is that Rez, thus far, guy who tried to move in with Alexi B.
Roland's in such a hard role on this T side. Oh wait, hold that up. Rez is rushing B. They've just popped out with a flash and an entry. Rez has got 2. It's MPL and Simple able to sweep it under the fridge, and we can forget about it.
It's kind of hinging upon is Simple not giving up Con, and he's done exactly that. So Bit is on an island right now, but they haven't checked for him, and as a result, he's going to get away with 1. Bit ideally wants to try find a bit more here, and as the attention is homed in on Bit, Electronic strikes from within the toilets. This is a very complimentary triple mid setup. Oof. But Electronic's caught pulling nades, and they know where Bit is, so now it's him v the world. And able to go 2 for 1. Bit lives up to his side of the bargain in this round. Something nice here is Perfecto does have a good deal of util, including a Molotov, so depending on where they plant, he can look to try and disrupt it. Smoked off over at Bank, and yeah, that's an invitation to try push through.
Oh no!
Shot for head trick.
He didn't see
Roland
him.
Gets off the bomb. Perfecto didn't realize they were planting CT side, and MPL tries to run it in through the smoke. 50 health taken off the mat. And now, B becomes very, very tantalized. This is nice from NaVi. They're trying to play around the threat that Simple provides. They triple lent down towards B, and Electronic makes this round happen. They've also double took short in the meantime, and Hedrick is not ready for this much aggression to be stemming from the lower site.
With a really strong B hold, a double kill for MPL, and essentially the same for Electronic, if you count the TK, it's been fine. It's actually, they've gone even at least every single time, but it's about winning the rounds that Nip have gotten away with down on lower.
Yeah, I do just really like, because one of the things I was worried about with Electronic is once again making a very heads-up play here, pushing up past the divider inside of the A site. He's able to confirm ahead of time that he's hearing nothing, so that's allowed. Move down to B, and Perfecto lights them up as they try to move in. Missed shot from Simple the second time around, but Perfecto has teed NaVi up for this one.
Good grab.
Brolin does get his hands back on the bomb, but fast through shore is Electronic, and he's going to make quick work of Brolin. Hedrick in this alone now. 1v4. All plans on the first bullet. Everyone else from NaVi moving up through the short side, and there's Bit to get the better of him.
Both warps just hold on and wait for him to peek. There's even a nade available. This was a sick flick and double headshot for Perfecto.
I swear the first kill was like so fast. Even the kill feed had to play catch up. It was like, whoa.
Made to farm right now. He's just got to get past config and res on the deagle. Spam will do it though. That's one way to find an opener. Bit now. He's already wide, but he'll hit his headshot. No surprise. And Alexi's taking that scout back to middle, but Bit now owns below. He can dedicate, he can commit and clear it entirely. Simple. Flashed off, doesn't matter. Hits his blind shot. And he goes back for more. Feeling hungry. Simple takes two.
Wow. That's a lovely flick out of Simple. Beautifully done over here in mid.
Good luck, head trick.
Just left on the head trick again, and another one of these impossible clutches. There's the con swing that is set to deal with him, and Bit gets the better of head trick again.
Chances, and then NaVi have started to run away rightly with this CT side. Is there any hope? Is there a way? Or is it going to be a one-sided game after all?
Bit in the connector. We'll have a chance here. They started to shuffle players around down at B, and they set him up with a pop flash. Bit nails both players over in mid and even goes one step further. Rez brushed aside with ease. Bit putting on a show. Any more in the tank for Bit? He is on for the ace now. Set up with that flash in mid, and it takes him to new heights. Only config left standing. 1v5. And Bit's not going to go hunting for him. Config will have room to get the bomb back, but does that help him at all in this situation?
Oh, he's very fast. Config might hear this soon, though. Bit's running behind him in middle. This is exactly the fight Bit wants right now. He's on for 5 headshots on the ace, and he does every single one in for NIP. That is fantastic for Bit. 17-4. And it's so fluid, isn't it? Flash from the B site. Nip never cleared it, and they will live to regret it. Oh, he's picking the right fight first, and he takes Brolin straight out.
Even seeing Brolin here is a big red flag if you're NaVi. Look at what it's done. Look on the minimap. Right, you know the tendencies of Nip. You know that, as you say, Brolin's normally the guy kind of down towards this B side of the map. You just spotted him on long, so you think you're one step ahead. Perfecto into the van. There's one kill from him. Can't go any further. He falls over on truck, and they know that Simple was on the side. Missed shot from the AWP, and Rez finds him.
Gotta win this.
It's all left onto MPL. Last time he was in this position in the 1v2, he ran straight through this smoke at the dumpster. He hears the plant. Thought maybe that would have triggered a peek out of him, but he goes in once the smoke fades. This has given Nip a little bit of time to fall back and set up for the bathrooms post-plant. MPL has got his work cut out for him. As he moves around the corner, Rez will get this spot, and Hedrick not even knowing about close up on the angle. MPL tries to go hunting, and Hedrick knocks him out of the round. So there's one more at the end of this first half upon it. So they really need this to come through. Over towards long, there's already a bit of a skirmish. Brolin spotted out by Simple early. NaVi want to try and react quickly to punish this aggro. Brolin knows that, so he doesn't fall back. Instead, he hangs around here, keeps taking the fight. And Electronic, it's a little labored, but he will eventually get it. Still, the rest of his team have fallen all across the map. Perfecto, the only other bastion of resistance down here in the connector, trying to keep NIP at bay. In doing so, this should long-term free up Alexi B a little bit more to roam the map as well. And when you get this spot off of Rez, who's deep on the short angle, he's probably going to get one. Hell, maybe even deals with them both, but he doesn't. That's fine. You've still got this 3v1 and all the info if you're NIP. You've just got to stop one man.
Yeah, just one guy, just the clutch guy here for NaVi. But he's got to isolate fights very quickly. 15 seconds, Plant will do it. They're going to have to spam that smoke. He's going to get the stick off, but nothing more. It's a successful round for NaVi, given how it started. hetket is just about multi-killing here. Take a few with you. Get some money for that orb later on. Finds one. Flash falls short. hetket looking to eat them alive right now. Even Alexi's coming for support. This is going to be a flawless round, but the looks of things, simple hits a 1D. He will not. 5 alive for Nip. Nice and easy.
Ends up getting spammed down to half, forcing him to a bit more of an awkward line here, but they both win their fights. That's a simple and electronic move right there.
Some say the best duo in Counter-Strike, Harry.
Electronic and Perfecto continue racking up these kills. And so now it's just Alexi B left standing. He will still exert a bit of pressure on this B site. The plant's not in yet, and that's because Simple is expecting a swing, expecting Alexi to move his way.
And NaVi want a move, but nothing being given to them. I say that, Brolin getting curious, and Simple cat-like reflexes will find him. Lands on his feet as NaVi get ready to hit this site.
hetket only has a scout here, so he desperately needs help. He is going to get run at. They're up close. They're ready to move in. And with that first shot missing, he is a dead man. Bit follows up. And this seals the deal on the round. NIP were not really set up to deal.
And they wait for it to come to them. They play it perfectly, realizing that with this 5-on-4, with this space at long, we're already up toilets. We haven't been spotted. We just got to go. And MPL, you know, he gets that first space towards flower beds, but he still waits for his team to get ready and trade him there. Doesn't go too soon, even though the option was available.
Perfecto is still here. MPL is still in connector. There's ways that they can keep this short play pressured. And with that kill going their way in the A play and hetket caught out of position, this is a done deal. NaVi do such a good job of keeping this double short push contained, right? Keeping them boxed in and unable to kind of free up the resources that you normally get from taking this short control. And then there was that call to move up through long, more comfortable in the knowledge when your opponent doesn't have the AWP. There's like one small error here, and the bomb was left behind, bitted to move in a little later with it, but it shouldn't ever come to matter. Not as Perfecto goes hunting and knocks Alexi out of the round.
Man, Simple just been picking Brolin on that A site in different positions, and yeah, Brolin just goes for like info plays, dry peek, you know, a little walk around the corner, boom, he's dead, and NaVi just hit the site. You feel like that one kill is just winning NaVi the round right now.
WP.
What's this? Little high peek on Therese. Goodbye.
Oh, well, you're not ready for that. They're moving in tandem. Perfectly played from NaVi. Cool way to go about getting that trade onto the bank. And hetket, his big green that he would love to get his hands on is irretrievable as he's swung out wide onto the truck. Alexi gonna have to don it instead.
He's an AWPer.
hetket will draw the attention away and deals with Simple. And there's Alexi B finding another off this AWP. It's just Perfecto left up. The odds against him. Drops this smoke out to give himself a little more room. He's waiting for the reaction from these side players, but he knows how unlikely this is. 20 seconds left, and no one is to peek him here. No one is to give him a fight to make this easy for Perfecto. He'll just creep in, hide in this smoke down at the flower bed, looking to do some damage. Will get farmed up, and so NIP stand the test of time. Alexi.
G2 to still make it to the Acor Arena. But I love this tech here for NaVi. And there's no way you're ready for it. Great call from Simple, but still
making me nervous.
Yeah, do you really want to be jump spotting? I mean, you need the info, that's the issue.
But here's the thing, I think this is what Simple excels at, is he punishes these info plays so well.
It's close. Oh,
Brolin, you are terrifying me, man. Just out in the open in so many of these moments. And here's the fast play in. Brolin does reposition at the right time, gets himself in behind the dice box. That's when Simple rings out with the kill from Toilets. Man advantage flips in favor of NaVi, and suddenly it's Nip tasked with a retake, a 3v4, as everyone comes up through CT, looking to take the position at Bank and Dumpster. So much is hinging on getting through this crossfire, and I don't know how you're going to get through this crossfire. It's so complimentary. Bit and Perfecto have got this first line of contact, and then you've got MPL as this third piece to swing out a little later. First kill found, but there's the trade from MPL. Perfecto, not good for anything, it's Simple. The man to have to do it, head trick left up in the clutch, and Simple will not give him the room nor the respect. He throws himself into that fight, and NaVi pick up a dominant win versus NIP. They now find themselves up 2-1 and just one BO3 away from making it through to the big stage.
Yeah, no cardiac arrest here for NaVi. It's Nip who get the cup slam.